India registers its strong protest against the vandalism at the Gurudwara Nankana Sahib in Pakistan. The Ministry of External Affairs has demanded immediate action against the miscreants involved in the vandalism and appealed to the Imran Khan government to ensure the safety and security of the Sikh community in Pakistan. On Friday evening, over 400 angry Muslims surrounded Nankana Sahib and started pelting stones at the Gurudwara. Protesters chanted anti-Sikh slogans and proclaimed that they were against the presence of the Gurudwara in their area. All this while several Sikh devotees were stranded inside the Gurudwara. The mob was led by the family of Mohammad Hassan, who allegedly abducted and converted a Sikh girl, Jagjit Kaur. Meanwhile, the Pakistani government claims that there was no attack on the Gurudwara Nankana Sahib and it was just an altercation between two Muslim groups. In an official statement, the Imran Khan government also alleges that attempts are being made to give the incident a communal color.
पाकिस्तान में ननकाना साहिब का जो वीडियो आया है, जिसमें दिख रहा है कि एक हुजूम ननकाना साहिब पर जाकर के पत्थरबाजी कर रहा है और वहां पर दहशत फैलाने का काम कर रहा है, ये बेहद आपत्तिजनक है और निंदनीय है। मैं भारत सरकार के प्रधानमंत्री से ये विनती करना चाहूंगा कि आप तुरंत पाकिस्तान के प्रधानमंत्री से बात करिए, उन दंगाइयों पर कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए।
ये अपने आप में एक सबसे निंदनीय घटना है जब गुरु नानक देव जी का दिन मनाया जा रहा है और पाकिस्तान जो इमरान खान साहब कहते थे कि करतारपुर और हम मुकद्दस स्थान मानते हैं, आज उन्हीं सिखों के ऊपर हमला किया जा रहा है, उनके धर्म के ऊपर हमला किया जा रहा है। मैं ये मानता हूं कि ये कभी मुसलमान नहीं हो सकते, ये औरंगजेब की औलाद हो सकते हैं जो लोग ऐसी बात करते हैं और किसी धर्म को दबाते हैं, उसके ऊपर जबरन धर्म बदलने की बात करते हैं।
My colleague Hamza Amir is now joining me live from Islamabad on this story. Hamza, when the Pakistani establishment is unwilling to even acknowledge that there was indeed an attack on the Gurudwara, there was vandalism, there was desecration, how is it going to assure the minority community, the Sikh community in Pakistan, that indeed they're safe and secure in Pakistan?
Well, Paulami, this is the question that's being raised in Pakistan also, because the kind of response that Pakistan government has given through a press release is certainly something that nobody is ready to buy. Everyone has seen those videos. Everyone has seen what it was all about. Even the latest video that comes out in which the man is actually screaming on his way, saying that Sikhs, we are coming for you. And carrying a mob. So all of these things are very clear that it was certainly a targeted attack against the Sikh community at the Nankana Sahib. But Pakistan maintained that it was a scuffle between two Muslim groups and that turned violent, but later it was settled down. So in Pakistan also, this is certainly raising a lot of questions and people are asking and that why this kind I think this is an open denial of something that has happened on ground. So Pakistan's position is not being accepted in Pakistan as well, and questions are being raised on the security and safety of the Sikh community, especially at a place like Nankana Sahib.
Right, Hamza, thank you so much for bringing us up to speed with all the developments in Pakistan. Now, a fresh political war has erupted over the vandalism at Gurudwara Nankana Sahib in Pakistan. The BJP has launched an attack on the Congress, saying that this is why the Modi government is so keen about the Citizenship Amendment Act. In a tweet, Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri has said that the attacks of desecration at the Nankana Sahib Gurudwara should be an eye-opener for those who refuse to recognize religious persecution of minorities in Pakistan and the rationale behind CAA. BJP spokesperson Sambit Patra too has questioned the Congress party and asked, does the Congress need more proof of religious persecution in Pakistan?
You know, these are not just incidents. These are wanton acts of vandalism, stone pelting and desecration against the holiest of the holy Sikh shrines, Gurudwara Nankana Sahib Ji. And you know, those who have taken a stand on the Citizenship Amendment Act clearly either do not realize what they are saying, or this is deliberate, misleading, and I think treachery. I mean, if any proof were needed about the state of the minorities in Pakistan, this incident after the Friday prayers yesterday provides that proof.
This clearly shows the condition of Sikhs in Pakistan, how they are being ill-treated by Pakistan and how they are being pushed away from Pakistan. There were slogans being chanted outside Nankana Sahib that all Indians should go, all Sikhs should go to India, which shows the pathetic state, and I'll appreciate Imran Khan should release that video from his official Twitter handle and apologize to the world for what is being done to minorities in Pakistan.
Right. My colleague Milan Sharma is now joining me live from Delhi on this story. Milan, this episode, this very deplorable episode in Pakistan has exposed what Pakistan is actually doing in terms of the religious minorities in Pakistan. Now, the BJP has been talking about this, that religious minorities are being persecuted in Pakistan.
Well, that is exactly what, leaders in India have been saying, especially, if we speak to the Shiromani Akali Dal, where Harsimrat Kaur Badal has also condemned this deplorable incident that took place in Pakistan. And they are raising questions on the Pakistani Prime Minister, asking him why are these minorities, especially the Sikhs living in Pakistan, not safe. And, certainly it's a clear attack on those who have been against the CAA and in India as well, because the Citizenship Amendment Act does, help those minorities persecuted in Pakistan and two more neighboring countries to come into India. And certainly when Hardeep Singh Puri there gives a statement that those who are against the CAA actually need to think harder now, because there is enough proof, at least from Pakistan right now, to show that yes, the Sikh community is being marginalized and is being besieged in their land. And certainly is also asking for answers from the Pakistani Prime Minister on the same, and while raising questions at the opposition in India that is opposing the Citizenship Amendment Act.
Right. Milan, thank you so much for joining us with those details. Shifting focus, a massive political showdown has ensued after Congress distributed booklets on V.D. Savarkar in Bhopal on Friday. Ally NCP has now slammed the Congress of the anti-Savarkar booklet and have asked them to withdraw it. Meanwhile, Savarkar's grandnephew Jagjit Kaur is preparing to take the Congress party to court. Jagjit even went to meet Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray at Mantralaya on Friday. Uddhav, however, snubbed him and left his office without meeting him. Disappointed after being snubbed, Jagjit Kaur submitted a letter to the Chief Minister's office demanding lodging of cases against the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi for allegedly insulting Savarkar.
Mr. Uddhav Thackeray, I know that he is a man of word. He has time and again said that his words were in the jute se marna chahiye. So I think, but now he is in a power, so jute se marne ka zarurat nahi hai. He should use his power. He should order the police. Now, as for whether he will do it or not, I think it is up to Uddhav Thackeray to decide what is important to him, ideology or politics.
जिस तरह से आपत्तिजनक उसमें लेख लिखा गया है, हमें लगता है ये उचित नहीं। वैचारिक मतभेद हो सकते हैं, वैचारिक लड़ाई हो सकती है, लेकिन व्यक्तिगत लांछन लगा देना और ऐसे समय में जब व्यक्ति जीवित नहीं है, हमें लगता है ये ठीक नहीं। हम विनती करते हैं कांग्रेस से कि वो पुस्तक को विड्रॉ करे और कहीं ना कहीं जिस लेखक द्वारा वो लिखा गया है उससे बात करके इस तरह की चीज़ें आगे ना हो, ये ध्यान रखा जाए।
My colleague Mustafa Sheikh is now joining me live from Mumbai on this story. Mustafa, the V.D. Savarkar issue is like the albatross hanging around the neck of this alliance in Maharashtra. Now, after the Shiv Sena, the NCP has cornered the Congress party and said you need to withdraw that booklet immediately. It has objectionable content.
Well, yes, Congress is in the government in Maharashtra and asking for key portfolios. But at the same point of time, their stand on Savarkar is each point threatening the Mahavikas Aghadi government in Maharashtra. It is putting Shiv Sena and Uddhav Thackeray in a tough position. Sanjay Raut each time has to come out and release a statement saying that what they have said is unfortunate and they are still demanding for a Bharat Ratna for Savarkar. So these things are really important for the politics and the politics of Uddhav Thackeray in Maharashtra, and it is turning out to be putting Uddhav Thackeray in an embarrassing position. This has happened twice since the time the government has been formed, and this time the NCP, which is an old ally of Congress, has also come out in support of Shiv Sena, saying that that article should be withdrawn. Back to you.
Right, Mustafa, stay on with us. There are more developments that are coming in from the state of Maharashtra. In fact, there is a resignation drama which has started in Maharashtra. Days after the Maharashtra cabinet was decided upon, Shiv Sena leader Abdul Sattar, who was sworn in as Minister of State, has submitted his resignation to Party Secretary Anil Desai, but hasn't sent it to Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray yet. Insiders claim that Sattar is upset over the junior ministry given to him, and he has been demanding cabinet berth. His resignation is being seen as a pressure tactic. Abdul Sattar is a former Congress MLA who had joined the Shiv Sena ahead of the Maharashtra election. My colleague Mustafa is still live with me from Mumbai on this story. Mustafa, how is this drama going to play out, you perceive, in the state of Maharashtra? This is pressure tactic because he is not sent the resignation to the chief minister as he should as a state minister. He sent it to the party secretary.
Well, yes, it is being viewed as a pressure tactic, but how does Uddhav Thackeray view it, and how will Shiv Sena handle it? Whether they will convince Abdul Sattar or whether they will accept his resignation is an important thing. What we know that since the time the cabinet expansion took place this Monday, there have been different voices being voiced, and there have been rumors of a lot of party leaders, even in Shiv Sena, who are being upset because they were not given ministerial berths. Here is a case of Abdul Sattar, who was made a MOS Minister for State, but then too he is saying that he wants to resign because he wants a cabinet berth. So these are things which Uddhav Thackeray-led government will have to face, and soon they are supposed to come out with the portfolios. Whether after the portfolios also being released, there will be some MLAs who will be upset. These are things which we'll have to wait and watch. Back to you, Paulami.
Right, Mustafa, thank you for those details. The death toll at Kota's ill-fated JK Lone Hospital has reached 107. Kota Member of Parliament and Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla met family members of the infants who died in the hospital. A team of AIIMS doctors assigned by the centre also inspected the hospital. Meanwhile, Congress top leadership has expressed its unhappiness with the handling of the Kota crisis by the Ashok Gehlot government. However, the Ashok Gehlot government claim that in comparison to 2014 to 2019, the death toll in 2019 had been the lowest. The BJP, on the other hand, demanded the resignation of the Chief Minister on moral grounds over the deaths of infants in Kota. Earlier, the National Human Rights Commission had issued a notice to the Rajasthan government over the deaths of infants at JK Lone.
ये हमें हॉस्पिटलों को हालातों को ठीक करने की आवश्यकताएं हैं। इक्विपमेंट उपकरण की आवश्यकताएं थी, जो तत्काल आवश्यकताएं थी, उनके लिए इंडियन ऑयल को भी मैंने 50 लाख रुपए का जो हॉस्पिटल ने मांगा, और हॉस्पिटल मांगेगा तो और इक्विपमेंट दिलाएंगे, उपकरण दिलाएंगे। राज्य सरकार को जो भी आवश्यकता होगी, मैं सरकार के साथ हमेशा खड़ा हूं।
Welcome back. Tension between the United States and Iran escalates after fresh airstrike on a convoy of Iraq's paramilitary force, Popular Mobilization Forces, which is considered close to Iran. Now, this comes a day after the United States killed a top Iranian general, Qasem Soleimani, in Iraq. 6 persons have died in the latest attack. Speaking to the media, Donald Trump justified the airstrikes and said that, quote, Soleimani made the death of innocent people his Sikh passion, contributing to terrorist plots as far away as New Delhi and London, unquote. Remember, Iranian General Soleimani was killed in an American airstrike after protesters surrounded the US Embassy in Baghdad and clashed with US forces. General Soleimani was a major figure, widely seen as the second most powerful man in Iran after Ayatollah Khomeini.
Last night, at my direction, the United States military successfully executed a flawless precision strike that killed the #1 terrorist anywhere in the world, Qasem Soleimani. Soleimani was plotting imminent and sinister attacks on American diplomats and military personnel, but we caught him in the act and terminated him. Soleimani made the death of innocent people his sick passion, contributing to terrorist plots as far away as New Delhi and London. We took action last night to stop a war. We did not take action to start a war.